it's Kristen, and you know what's even better than the movie The Breakfast Club? Breakfast Club themed episodes of TV shows. I don't know why, but I have this fascination with kind of like bottle episodes of TV shows that are inspired by The Breakfast Club. I just love them. So today I thought it'd be fun to break down a few of my favorites. Let's get into it. Let's start off with Riverdale. In the episode The Midnight Club, we get to see the main actors of this show portray the younger versions of their parents. They get detention, which ultimately brings this unlikely group together to play a game called Griffins and Gargoyles. They make a ton of references in this episode to so many classics, from Heathers to It to, of course, The Breakfast Club. In fact, Anthony Michael Hall, who starred in the original Breakfast Club, even makes a guest appearance in this episode as the school principal. Now you guys know Degrassi is one of my favorite franchises of all time. And in an episode of Degrassi The Next Generation called Take On Me, we see Ellie, Sean, Jimmy, Toby, and Hazel get Saturday detention. While the group comes from different cliques, they end up learning that they have a lot more in common than they originally thought, but there is a twist. It turns out Ellie is infiltrating detention as an undercover student journalist to get a story. Victorious also gets a Breakfast Club themed episode called The Breakfast Bunch. Tori, Andre, Kat, Jade, Robbie, and Beck are all late to class because Robbie is choking on a pretzel, and they all end up getting Saturday detention. The characters really follow the original film pretty closely in this one, where we see everything from them running down the hallway to even doing makeovers in the library. Liz McGuire pulls double duty in the episode She Said, He Said, She Said, where they pull inspiration from The Breakfast Club and Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Lizzie, Larry, and Kate end up having to stay after school for cleanup duty after a huge food fight in the cafeteria, and they're able to ease their punishment a little bit if they're able to write a letter explaining what happened, and they all kind of go back and forth telling their own very different stories. While that's happening, Matt, Lizzie's younger brother, is skipping school Ferris Bueller style. In an episode of Faking It called Boiling Points, we get to see the whole gang get Saturday detention. As is pretty typical with Faking It, everybody's big secrets come out, and they escape detention to try to reunite Shane with his boyfriend. Anyone remember So Little Time with Mary-Kate and Ashley? They were like the queens of my childhood. In an episode called The Breakfast Club, there's a character named Travis who gets detention, and Chloe has a crush on him, so she kind of is trying to get herself in trouble so she can get detention and spend some time with him, but her plan ends up backfiring when she manages to get everyone but herself stuck in detention. Throwing it back to As Told by Ginger, in an episode called Detention, Ginger gets, you guessed it, detention for falling asleep in class. This happens just as she's getting into a rough patch with her longtime friend turned boyfriend Darren, and it coincides with his first football game. Instead of just being honest with him, she ends up getting into a whole web of lies and has to try to sneak out of detention to make it to his game. So let me know, guys, have you seen any of these Breakfast Club inspired TV episodes, or did I miss any of your favorites? Make sure to comment them down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and click that subscribe button because I come out with new videos every week. See ya!